I'm going to do something a bit different today. I'm going to make a name sigil. So I'm going to make a sigil for my own name. I'm going to do this video in 3 parts. So today, in the first one, I am going to make a letter sigil, a simple letter sigil, which you will have seen me do before. So the first thing I'm going to do is write my name out, Mark Vincent. So I'm going to write this all in capitals. Okay. And so the first thing I'm going to do is take out we always remove the vowels from our sigils. This is to shrink the amount of letters we're using, but also in Hebrew there are no vowels, I believe, and that's one of the reasons Chaos Magicians remove the vowels from their statements of intent. So we're left with these consonants. Let me just flatten this a little bit. K, V, N, C, N, T. And then we don't want any duplicate consonants, so we would take out that N. So we're left with M, R, K, V, C, N, T, which is quite a good set of letters, I guess. So I'm gonna start this way, and I'm gonna use the T as the main section of the sigil, then an N I'm going to kind of draw on sideways, and then I'm going to continuously attach the C, put the little V on the top there, a K coming across the bottom like that, and put the R here, and then an M here, and then as I normally do, circles and lines to kind of top the sigils off. And there is a name sigil for Mark Vincent. So I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to go this way and see if we get something different. So we're going to start with, now this is the only problem being left-handed, I'm going to do it here, M, R, and I'm going to do the R upside down and come across there. K, I'm going to take off of here. I want the V here, the C here, N there. For some reason at the moment I'm doing my N sideways, and then the T again, circles and lines, like that. So you get something, I mean, when I'm drawing sigils I tend to have a style to them anyway. They look similar because that's how I draw them. And that's not a conscious thing. I'm just kind of drawing what it feels like I should be drawing. But again, just sort of doing this way, or starting with the T and working backwards, or starting with the M and working forwards, or you get different shapes. It sort of inspires a different context to what you're doing. So what I'm going to do just for one last one is kind of take this first one. Now, which one do I prefer? I'm going to edit the first one. So I'm going to turn this round very slightly, and I like that top bit there. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to take that line down the center. There. That I like. I'm not so keen on the middle sections. I generally like my sigils quite angular. I do like this though. There. Ooh, I like that's nice. I like that. There we go. And that final version, this is why it's fine to kind of edit things down. That looks more me, if you like. I prefer the look of that. That is something I would use. Let's just see what we can come up with this, because I like, again, I'm a big fan of angular sigils. So I would keep that, and I like that bit there. I like that as well. There we go. Easy. And I also like, although it looks a little bit like a toy dog. Again, you can take the initial and you can see the elements of it are still there, and it's very, it's not lettery at all. So your unconscious won't remember what it means. And again, you can enclose the, I'm not going to do it because I've run out of space a little bit here. But in fact, I'll see if I can get, see if I can draw this one slightly smaller. My hand is at a weird angle here, so if I do that, bring it down, shrink that bit a little bit. There we go. Oh no, I'm going to run out of space again. And then that across there. Yeah, this is going to be the worst circle in the world. But anyway, there you go, an enclosed sigil. Sometimes I freehand too much and kind of run out of space. So there's a simple letter-based name sigil. You can use these for talismans. You can use them for all kinds of workings. I'll do a video shortly about this, but there you go, name sigils. If you enjoyed that, don't forget to visit the Chaos Chamber to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.